Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
In classical music, a movement is a separate section of a larger composition. That's according to classicalworks.com. The Hazleton area Cougar basketball team's movement has been wonderful, and they are working on a masterpiece this season, and their conductor on the court is senior point guard Michael Cusatis. Hazleton area high school boys basketball coach Mike Joseph likes his team to play fast and in control. He says he gives them a lot of offensive freedom, and in exchange he's very demanding on defense. Being a coach can be a stressful job, and it all starts for Joseph with the first tick of the clock sometimes.
Often, first possession, if we don't win the tap, I'm like, oh God. They'll try and run 45, 50 seconds off the clock a minute, and we have things in place right now. We'll go right into half-court pressure because I don't want a game to be in the 30s or 40s because there's not a whole lot of margin for error then. We want more possession. We want more shots than our opponent. We want more scoring opportunities, and we try and, I guess, tempo is big with us. That's all music to senior point guard Michael Cusatis' ears. How does he give you guys that offensive freedom? What do you really see?
As long as we're being aggressive, he doesn't really yell at us. It's a good shot. As long as we get back on D, even if we miss it, he won't really yell at you.
I love the fast pace of Cougar basketball. I've talked with lots of people. How much does that fit you? To always, your coach is like, I want to get 120 shots off a game. How much do you like that?
Oh, I love playing fast. I love keeping intensity on and running up and down the court.
Music is also music to Cusatis' ears.
What kind of music are you listening to? What are you into?
I listen to rap, hip hop, yeah.
I listened to rap when I was in high school, and I can't, I'm old now, so I don't know who's new. Who would you suggest to me? Who should I be with?
Number one rapper out right now, Kodak Black.
Okay.
By far.
Tell me something he does. Why do you like him so much?
He has his own swag.
Okay.
He doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. And he's been through a lot, and he puts it in his raps.
Will you listen to this before a game? Is this what you're getting pumped up to?
Yeah. Ask anybody, Kodak's coming on pregame.
Cusatis has his own swag on the basketball court. He likes to play with flash and confidence.
When you say your flashiness, when are you showing it off in the court? What do you take the most pride in? Is it your passing ability? Is it how you move with the ball?
Passing, dribbling, transition, especially transition. That's where teams are on their heels, so it's easier to make a play.
Earlier this year, Joseph called Cusatis the straw that stirs the Cougars' drink. That's a big compliment because this drink is good. Hazleton area is putting up big offensive numbers, and as of now, they remain unbeaten in Wyoming Valley Conference play. Cusatis has been around basketball his whole life. He says his dad had him in the gym when he was around 3 weeks old. Brian Cusatis was a longtime Cougar assistant coach, and Michael was a ball boy for the team when he was in elementary school.
How have you improved? How'd you come along? Was it your dad helping you out that much?
Yeah, but there was a point where me and my friends would just play basketball every day. Just all we would do was play basketball. So that helped a lot of hard work.
Where'd you go play basketball every day?
YMCA, East End Park, Beach Street.
Cusatis says the flash comes from the playground. Speaking of flash, Cusatis is like the flash for the Cougar track and field team. He holds the school record in the 400 and is part of the 4x4 relay team that has the school record in that event. He's trying to decide if he wants to run track or play basketball in college. Right now, he is sure of this. He doesn't want this magical Cougar season to end.
When we're playing well and everything's clicking, you really don't want to come off the court. Sometimes you have to, but you really don't want to.
Eventually, these Cougars are going to have to come off the court. Like Cusatis, life moves fast, so pay attention because you might miss Cusatis' brilliance. If you blink, you may miss a dribble or a pass, and you'll look up and you'll notice more points on the board for Hazleton area. That interview almost got derailed because one of Cusatis' favorite rappers is the Notorious B.I.G., who just so happens to be my favorite rapper of all time, and I could talk all about that for a long period of time. But right now, it's time for the SSPTV Standard Speaker Scoreboard. A late layup by Faith Sleva helped Pine Grove beat Tamaqua in girls basketball. Hazleton area beat Lake Lehman behind 14 points from Marissa Trivalpiece and Maddie Mrochko. Weatherly was up in the fourth quarter, but Marion grabbed another important win in the Schuylkill League. Brenna Carnish scored 11 points in that big fourth quarter. The team Marion is chasing in Schuylkill League Division III also won. Monoy area beat Nativity, and they were led by Abby McGee with 14 points. Allie Wargo had led Shenandoah Valley with 15 points in their win. Avery Jordan scored 19 for North Schuylkill as they beat Lehighton. In a non-league college game, Wilkes beat Penn State Hazleton. Former Marion Philly Emily Safranco had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals for Wilkes. Once again, Jorge Moncayo and Paul Flowers won 2 events for Hazleton area. However, they lost to Dallas in the pool. Maggie Yanis won the 200 and the 500 free for the Hazleton girls. Well, that's sports. You check out the social report. I'm going to listen to some Biggie.